What's up, guys? It's gonna be a nice little quick easy video on how to get anywhere from 12 to 15 golds an hour in classic WoW. So there's gonna be three main things that you're gonna need before you go start farming. I would recommend just buying from the auction house. You're gonna need the first thing is Azure Silk Belt. They normally sell for about a gold, depending obviously on the server and whatnot. Yeah, so it's currently about a gold. The reason why you want that is because it has increased swim speed, and what you're going to be doing it requires essentially all swimming. So the second thing you need is water breathing. Like I said, you're going to be swimming for multiple times. You're going to be underwater for the whole time. So just come to the auction house. If you can make them yourself, obviously. It saves a little money, but just buy a few of the water breathing elixir. They allow you to breathe in the water for 30 minutes, so however you want to farm for, buy accordingly. The third thing you need is some sort of way to heal yourself underwater. I'm sure you know that you can't eat underwater, so if you got some bandages, if you can make some bandages, buy some cloth or whatnot, make a couple stacks of bandages. Or if you're a healer, just obviously heal yourself. So this whole thing happens in Desolace. It's all the way in the actual village, in the where you get the flight path. Obviously, this is the only flight path and the only village, or there's another one somewhere in the middle, but this is the only flight path in Desolace. If you have the flight path, good for you. If you don't, it's gonna be a shitty walk. Yeah, there's really not much to it in regards to if you're just walking. Yeah, so you got to make it over to Shadow Prey Village. Here's a map, so if you don't have the flight path, at least you can see where to walk. Just kind of follow this path all the way down. It takes you straight to the village. Yeah. So you're going to talk to this guy. He's going to have a fish in the bucket quest, and he's going to tell you to get 5 shellfish. Doesn't matter what level you are. Doesn't matter if you've done the quest before. You can just do it a million times. So he just needs 5 shellfish. So the way to get shellfish is you just jump down straight off the dock, and you go straight down, and you can see some cages. I did this for a long time, or for a decent amount of time, to get my mount, or my mount money, obviously. But yeah, you just come down here, and you're gonna see these cages. I should have bought underwater breathing just to do this tutorial, because fuck me. But I don't have it. So yeah, so you go to these cages, and you get either 1 shellfish, 2 shellfish, or none, and you just get to kill this fucking lobster that comes out. Let's see what I get. I get 2 shellfish. Oh, awesome. So every 5 you can turn in the quest. However, I do not recommend turning the quest every 5. You can actually stack a limited amount of shellfish in your bags. I recommend just like, I don't know, I recommend just like, if you have a second monitor, just putting like some music on or a movie on or something, just leave it on the side and just kind of watch it as you do this, because it's kind of like mind-boggling. It's just not really much to it. You just gotta either kill these things as they come out, or just get the shellfish and turn them in, essentially. So actually make sure to equip your belt, because you do swim 15% faster, even though it doesn't feel any faster. It is essentially faster. A lot of times when I was down here farming, there was either someone else farming or someone else doing the quest, and I would always beat them to the cage just because I had the belt on. Yeah, so don't forget to equip your belt. Also, if you open the trap and you get a fishing pole, it's like a random fishing pole that it drops. I don't know if you get it from the cage or the actual lobsters you kill. Regardless, if you get a fishing pole, do not vendor it. Depending on the server, you can sell it anywhere from like 2 to like 10 golds. I've seen it at some points. My server is quite populated. It's the lag, so the prices were anywhere from like 2 to 3 golds. Wasn't that much, but every bit helps. So don't vendor it and put it on the auction house. Essentially everything else that those mobs drop, that those lobsters drop, just vendor it. There's really not much that they drop that's worth it. So yeah, once you get 5 shellfish, when you go turn it in, the quest gives you 55 silvers, and that's where the money making is at. There was at one point that I stacked about 170 shellfish in my bags, and that's when, I got a decent amount of chunk of change. So yeah, that's essentially the entire guide, or I guess you can call it a guide. Just get water breathing, get the belt to swim a little faster. Obviously, you need something to heal yourself with, because you will be killing a shitload of fucking lobsters. So yeah, and then just do that quest a limited amount of times. Alright, so one thing I actually forgot to mention is every time you log on, right before you go, if you're in any major city that has an auction house, check the auction house if someone posted a shellfish. Essentially, you turn in 5 for 55 silvers, which comes out to 11 silvers per shellfish. And a lot of times people post something on the auction house, they see it in their bag, they just post, whatever they have in the auction house for, I don't know, whatever. So if it's anything under 11 silvers per, buy it because it's straight profit. You can just come in and turn it in for 11 silvers per. So once you get your 5, you come to this guy, right click, fish in a bucket, shellfish. He gives you 55 silvers and these fish that you can sell for not a lot. Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it. There's really not much to it. The belt kind of helps. Gets you essentially 15% faster gold farming, essentially, because you swim faster. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it helps. It definitely helped me and a lot of my guildies to get the mount, at least the level 40 mount. I don't know how efficient it is to get the 60 mount, because 1,000 gold is a shitload of money. But it's a way to get money, whatever you need it for. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.